Earlier this year, in April of 2016, I went to Hawaii to speak at a digital marketing conference. And I met this other speaker named Murray Newlands. He was speaking about influencer marketing, and I thought the talk was really interesting. And so we've stayed in touch, and he's actually pretty close to me in the Bay Area. And so I invited him over to paint today, which I think is going to be really fun. He's tremendously influential in the digital marketing world and just a really, really smart business guy. And so maybe he has some creative ways that we could market and promote the project.
You do many different projects. How do you come up with creative ideas for creative projects that are really going to keep you motivated throughout the 9 days of the project? What's driving you with this? Because it's a lot of work.
So I think, and it wasn't necessarily like the plan from the jump, but what is kind of now really keeps me going and like really excited to wake up and do this project is just because now that we're 30 days in, we have a lot of people that are following the project, and them getting inspired to like start whatever crazy goal they have is like the most rewarding part of it all.
When people write to me and say, you've inspired me, or you've motivated my day, or your tweets or your content, this is what wakes me up and gets me going in the morning.
Totally.
That's one of the most motivating things for me. You're watching this video and you want to get inspired to do your own project in 90 days. How would you get started?
It sounds simple, but just start. I mean, obviously you have to identify your goal.
Right.
But I think that's the biggest problem is like people just don't start. They'll think about the goal and say, oh yeah, I want to get in shape this summer.
Yep.
Or I want to start a business.
Yep.
Whatever it is, I think that a lot of times taking the first step is very challenging and daunting. But if you just do it, so like if you say you want to get in shape in 90 days, go for a jog. See how you feel. Like it doesn't matter if you only make it once around the block, or if you want to start a business, like start thinking about what niche or what problem you're going to solve and actually putting it down on paper as a business plan. I think that people, especially like my generation, millennials, set goals that are maybe 3 years out or 5 years out, and then just the fact that like it's so far away, they procrastinate from making daily progress. And I think that that's sad because it's not a good way to get to your goals. And so I think that if people were a little bit smarter about goal setting and then followed through very diligently and every single day made progress, that they could actually achieve their goals much faster. And to prove that, I'm going to get my art into this ridiculous museum in 90 days.